Alrighty, so I kind of feel like I'm in like an unknown sort of mood, just because a lot of the unknown characters are really cool, and some of them have kind of dropped out of the meta, and I just want to use some of them again because they don't actually have like super high values or anything. So the Hawk and Oslo in the back is questionable, but I really wanted to use Rimuru, and this Halloween Merlin has surprisingly not been super like relevant since she came out, and I think that she's a really cool character. Like Yuri, she can disable AoE skills, which I think is awesome. And if you're running a full unknown team, she ranks up her cards at the first turn. So I don't have the highest CC with this team, but the Pierce card should go pretty hard, I think. Okay, unknown team, I can kind of respect it. We do have an Infect, which is quite nice. I could use a level 3 here. I think he's going to be running evasion food, if I'm being honest. So, as much as I want to get the Infect off here... Actually, he doesn't have a taunt, so I'm going to go for this anyway. Because even if this gets evaded... Okay, it doesn't. Maybe it's a bot. We do have type advantage with Rimuru here, which is kind of nice. We have type disadvantage with Merlin, but this is a level 3 turn 1, because we got really lucky. So... okay, that's a bit unfortunate, but he's really low. We have AoEs on this team. It's not going to be hard to kill him off, I don't think, so... Okay, cancels my Pierce buff. That's a bit unfortunate. He doesn't have any buffs that he puts on with his team. Ooh, okay, decent damage with Aaron. I do love to see Aaron at least do some damage. Hey, killing him off, I can respect it. It's good. I have a stun ready, which is nice. So let's go for this into... I think I might just throw that away, and then Scotty can actually deal some pretty decent damage, so I'm going to stun Scotty, even though it's going to give him a little bit of extra stats. Once Aaron's gone, I really don't think we'll have too many issues like taking down the team. It's just going to take a little bit of time, maybe. So we stun her. That is an extra debuff, but okay, he's got a lot of Scotty cards in hand, so it's probably better that I did that anyway. We unfortunately don't have a good way to get our Pierce buff with Rimuru. I almost... Ooh, never mind. He puts on the buffs here for me, which, I mean, it's not like... I only take one from each enemy, so it's not the biggest deal in the world, but I can actually get some rupture damage out there. I really want to get Rimuru's ultimate. He doesn't have ult removal, so boom. Decent little chunk of damage. He doesn't have any like real big debuffs on or anything so far. So I think I'm going to be in a pretty good spot here. Ooh, we get the damage dealt. Level 2. 40% extra damage dealt. I think I'm chilling. Okay, hits the Oslo. Not a whole lot of damage, even though he's terrible as a character. This card does a lot, though. Yeah, okay. That card is like the one that I actually kind of am a little bit scared of. Does kill Oslo off. Unfortunate. I kind of wanted to use that buff, but I guess it is what it is. We have the stun anyway, so we might as well, just in case, which I'm not 100% confident. This might not kill, but this is a really good ult. Ooh, okay. Definitely doesn't kill. Here is this. We get her ultimate. The damage that'll deal right here is pretty good. Kills the Elizabeth off, which is nice. That will get rid of some of the healing. He does pull Matrona's ult here. So, cancels that. Did I have the Pierce buff on at this point? I think I might have. Okay, and then ults her. I don't... Did I have a level 2 card at all? I didn't. Okay, so that shouldn't even get rid of my ultimate, which is really helpful for me. Oh, it didn't cancel my Pierce buff. It got rid of my Abyss. That is unfortunate, because it normally lasts for 2 turns, but I think we're okay either way. Surprisingly, Giants... Kind of a fun team. I like the Giants. They're really cool. So this kills off Scotty. That's nice. Get her off the board. She doesn't have any debuffs giving stats anymore. And then we just have to worry about Matrona at this point, which we have a stun in hand. Shouldn't be the hardest thing in the world. So he is going for the ultimate again, but I think we just play it safe here. Go for the stun, and then we can... oh, we'll disable ourselves, actually. So I've pretty much got to move this instead. So let me do it like this. Alright, we're kind of chilling, though. I think that was a pretty decent first match. Kind of liking the variety there. The unknowns threw me off a little bit. I forgot that that was like a team that people actually used. This is atrocious. I guess I can infect so that way I can do more damage next turn. Either way, I don't want to hurt this guy any further on camera. So I'll do it off camera. See you guys in the next match. Ooh, okay. We got a human team. Human team is really scary to me. Ooh, level 2 Pierce buff is awesome. I really want to try to get him off the board ASAP. Let's go for this, because I have a stun turn 1, which is incredibly lucky for me. Oh, but he's going to be able to Alioni taunt here, which is a bit unfortunate. Maybe it would have been better to save that stun, but honestly, he does so much damage, it's worth me trying to stop him, to be honest with you. Maybe... I don't know what his backliner is looking like, if he even has one, because like I said, this guy... Well, I think I said it in the last video, but Escanor has a ton of point value. Like, I think he's 3k plus. So, I gotta worry about that a little bit. Let's try to do this. I'm not 100% sure if that's gonna kill, but then we can use the level 3 card on Escanor if this kills. It's going to be just barely. No, that's so unfortunate. He goes for the... Or he gets the ult. I'm not really worried about Alioni's ult, to be honest. I don't even know what it would do, but... Okay, that actually wasn't that much damage, but I think it's because of his taunt. I think he gains, like, a ton of damage reduction. Okay, he does have Jillian in the back, which is HP for green units, so adding a little bit more heftiness. This is going to be rough. I think his Escanor is going to dish some really big damage out. And he's pushing towards ultimate with him as well, which is really bad. Because now I'm not going to be able to debuff him at all. Okay, not that bad of damage there. If I can survive this, that'd be great. I can't. Unfortunate. And at this point, I think I've lost. Escanor is just that big of a threat. It's insane. Yeah, I don't have anything that I can do here, I don't think. So let's just go for this. Well, I could buff, I guess, but I'm screwed here. It would be really nice if I could debuff him. Like the debuff immunity at level or at max ult gauge is really what kills you with Escanor. Like I 100% believe that, because you can do a lot of stuff to like stall him around and like mess with him a little bit, but you know, he gets his ultimate, it's gonna be GG. Merlin's ult is better by far, so I would assume he kills her, but he might go for like the stat buffer here. Okay, doesn't kill, which is really good, and then ults. Nah, it doesn't matter. Man, it doesn't matter. Maybe best case scenario, I draw stun. I don't. Okay, that's fine. Hey, you know, I respect it. He's hedging his bets on a really strong unit. I 100% respect it. Okay, there's a really, really long load time on this one, so I can only assume this is a real guy. The infect is going to be super, super nice to have here. And he has Blue Derriere. Blue Derriere is not the worst, though. Man, the connection's so bad. I'll be surprised if I can make it through this match without getting, like us getting booted. He doesn't... Oh, I ate all of his buffs, too. Ooh, that might be really bad for me. I was gonna say that one thing I'm not a big fan of with Rimuru right now is that I'm not fighting a whole lot of teams with buffs. This obviously is kind of an exception there. I figured he had that, so... this should deal some pretty decent damage. I should hopefully be able to kill him turn 2 here. Oh, but I have to worry about the Derriere taunt. I think her taunt is 2 buffs, if I'm not mistaken. If it's only 1 buff, he'll remove it. But I'm pretty sure it's 2 buffs, which means that I'm going to be in a tough spot. Plus, he gains a lot of attack-related right here because we ate all the buffs off. That's bad. That's real bad. I do still have good AoE, though, so I think I'm probably going to be able to kill him anyway. Not 100% positive of that, but I'm kind of confident. We have the Pierce buff on her. I think as soon as he puts this taunt on... Oh, it's 3 buffs, actually. I think I'm going to be able to eat that and gain the Pierce buff from Rimuru as well. Trying to get some decent damage out there. Monspeed, unfortunately, just not the damage dealer he really wants to be. It sucks, but it's true. Oh, he got rid of the taunt. That's so unfortunate for him. Holy. That's so unfortunate. The one buff that you need to keep, it got rid of. So here's the death on Demon King. Surprisingly worked out pretty nicely there. That is so unfortunate, man. If it would have got rid of any other buff, I mean, I guess I probably still would have been able to get through to her and then kill the Demon King off anyway, but God, what terrible luck with the buff removals. I don't know if he's... I feel like it's so inconsistent in this game where, like, debuff and buff removal in this game, I don't know if it's ever, like, first buff or, like, oldest buff, or... I can never tell. Some characters feel like they're completely different than others, but anyway, let's cue back in. Alright, this one was a really quick load in. We do have Meliodas. Meliodas is a problem. I could stop him from AoEing, but we're going to give him a lot of buffs, so I think it's better to just go for as much damage as we can here. So let's go for this. He does have Blue Derriere, which is going to be kind of annoying, but there's not really a whole lot I can do about that, so... We'll just get as much as we can. He doesn't have Tarmia Link, which is fantastic for me. And then if we remove the taunt again like we did with the last one, that would be awesome. Plus I get an extra Pierce card here, which is good. The problem is I'm getting to the point where I have a lot more debuffs on than I need. So we may end up having to... Like, we could throw one debuff on, stun him, so that way he can't get rid of it. If we get rid of the taunt here. So this is going to be the test, I guess, and see if it's random or if it's like a specific one each time. Does it get rid of the taunt? Okay, it does. It does get rid of the taunt. So let's just do this so he's not getting any more attacks off with lifesteal or anything. So boom. Little bit of damage there. Nothing crazy, of course, but every little bit helps. We stun him. Unfortunately, he's going to gain a lot of orbs here. Ooh, that Pierce card's really nice. I don't think I've got the damage to kill him, unfortunately. I wonder if it would have been better to just try to kill off his teammates, because he costs a lot. So if I kill his teammates off, like, he probably won't have as many, you know, cards to use kind of thing. Her ultimate is kind of scary, but I don't know if it's worth, like... I don't know. She's probably a lot easier to kill, too. I'm probably going to regret this, but I'm going to swap targets and go for her. We're going to try not to throw debuffs on, so that way Melly doesn't get any debuffs removed. Oh, she has the Tarmia Link too. Yeah. Should have just went for Melly there. That's stupid on my part, targeting and everything. A little bit of damage there, which honestly, I don't think I would have been able to do the damage needed to kill Melly off anyway. Like, he's got True Awakened Melly. Our damage is pretty low with this team. Like, we're using really old units, which I don't know what I was expecting. People used Demon King absolutely to death last season, so it does not surprise me whatsoever that people were going to use melee. You know, it doesn't surprise me at all. So here is this. Does kill off my Rimuru, which is what it is, but... And we also get our thing disabled as well, so that kind of sucks. He has an attack-related stat lower, which means that I can actually stun him here. But it's not really going to matter, so... I don't know, we can maybe move this and then get her ultimate. It's going to be... I just don't think I'm going to have the actual damage needed. So, it's unfortunate. And he's got ultimate removal here. Okay, getting rid of her ultimate is fine. I'm way more interested in trying to use this ultimate, but it does have double. That's fine. Dang, just all ult gauge removal there. That's fine, I guess. If I had any extra debuffs, I could seal his AoE, but I don't. So, oh well. That's good game to him. Alrighty. The really good thing, though, is, like, even though melee is, like, rampant right now, like, I'm seeing more melees. I mean, I say rampant, but even though he's, like, somewhat relevant at the moment, it's not going to be that bad, because the more people use those crappy demons and stuff that they have to use with him, the more that it's going to end up increasing their value and make it to where they won't be able to use more teammates later on. Like, they'll end up running through so many of those characters that it's not going to be that big of a deal, I don't think. Like, it's going to end up getting to the point where they're going to have to run melee with either, like, 1 or 2 teammates, no backliner, whatever the case may be. Like, it slowly gets worse and worse for them as time goes on, so I don't know. We'll see how it goes. Does she have Tarmia Link on? This team is actually really annoying, too, which it's got really good CC, so we could seal AoEs. She has a cleanse, though, so I think our best bet here... she's just going to cleanse anyway, so I pretty much just have to go for damage here. So let's go for this, this, and then this. It's unfortunate. There's just not enough buffs for Rimuru to really shine. Because, like, if I could get his Pierce buff, it would be awesome. But unfortunately... it's just shy of being enough to kill, so it just kind of is what it is. We'll see. I think, you know, with the single target and everything from her, he's still going to end up having enough. I could have tried to stun, but the problem is the cleanse is just it's too much. So I think he's even going to cleanse right here anyway, so that way he can try to lifesteal back HP with her. So, and he has he has two cards, so it's either going to be a double single target, but he has another AoE. So. That kills off Merlin too, which is really bad. I mean, I could stun, but it's GG. Yeah, I don't know. Rimuru's just not great here. It kind of is what it is. Okay, I'm changing it up a little bit here. Ooh, giants as well, which is kind of interesting. He's probably got evasion food. I'm changing it up a little bit. I'm using Filo, just because I think my problem is that I don't have enough damage with this team. So let's use this just in case it is... evasion food first, and then we can put a debuff on, which I don't think he has much AoE potential with this team anyway. Okay, he didn't even have evasion food on, which is great. So weak point, not that great. I was kind of hoping for more from that, but she also can get a stun, and she just has a lot better damage. We just threw the she's only at 500, so we just threw Rom in the back and got rid of the Oslo, which I think is fine. I don't think Oslo was really going to help that much to begin with. So we have a pretty decent setup here. We have another Infect, which is awesome. Problem being she has the Tarmia Link on. I really want to merge these cards for the... like, I wanted to use this one and then the other cards here. Like this one, but it's going to disable Rimuru, unfortunately. I do have the Pierce buff on, though. I might risk it and go for it anyway. He's going to draw Matrona's ultimate, which could be kind of a problem. I don't know if this is going to be enough damage, though. Yeah, she's actually tanking quite hard there. So this is... I do have the Pierce buff, level 2. Maybe? Oh, it did. Okay. She's so tall, I can't see her health bar, so definitely a little bit of a weird one there. I kind of want to do like a whole video with Filo, but this damage is not as exciting as I was maybe hoping it would be, which I don't know if this is the best team for her, realistically, so maybe I don't do a full video with her, but she is really cool. She was crazy when she came out. She was so insane, which... I forgot, you actually kind of need to have a lot of debuffs with her, so I wonder if I could maybe like run a Kidna or something. We may, I'll just buy one more ticket real quick. We'll try it. Maybe we'll remove Rimuru, even though it's kind of the whole point of this video. Kind of just want to do a little bit of testing here at the very end. So let me buy this one last ticket here. Let's grab... I don't know how much... Oh, that's the wrong game mode. I don't know how much a Kidna costs, but depending on... I don't think she's too high. I don't think she's too high at all. Where is she? She's got like the white face. Oh, I need to go to the right thing first. Okay, 1,500 is not that bad. We could even... Can I get rid of her for this? I don't think I can. Yeah, too expensive. That's fine. Let's go for this. Let's give her... Yeah, her Link is also kind of bad, too. Let me grab this. I really want to give her Sario Link, but I think it would be better if I went for green Sario Link on Echidna instead. Can swap this over. I guess I could give her Mael. I always forget that Mael is a thing, but my Mael is only 4/6, which is not the best Link-wise, but we'll try that, because we'll put the Infect on. We'll just maybe double attack. Would be really great if we could use Infinity Merlin, but because of her Holy Relic, I think she's become way more relevant. So we could... I think we'll just use her Infect. That'll put on the Infect and the Sario Link, and then we can use the Merlin AoE to AoE disable on them, and then we can try to do it there. Ah, of course he's running a Ragnarok team. This is a team that I don't want. This is so bad. He has, you know, I'm going to give him debuffs and everything. Okay, I didn't want to play against you anyway. Whatever. Let me buy one more ticket. I really want to try this at the very least. And I'm kind of glad, because that was going to be a terrible matchup. He actually probably had a really good chance to fight me there. I think the CC maybe scared him more than anything, but like I have so many AoEs. I'm going to put so many hell stacks on myself. That was going to be terrible. Plus he had Scotty, and the debuffs that I was going to be putting on were going to be really bad. I think he was fine there. I don't think he needed to forfeit that. All right. Ooh, okay, we have an Assault Mode team. Assault Mode is kind of rough because you don't really want to attack into him. We do have an Infect, though, which is great. So let's go for this. Into level 2, turn 1. Hopefully this will at least do some... Come on, man! I just want to see it. I'm going to buy one more. Okay, quick load in. I'll take a bot if I have to. He's going to LCC me. Of course, it's a Kaiju member. Damn you. God. And he's got Shin on. He's going to do so much damage to me. He's going to double AoE. He's got a weak point AoE. I'm dead. I'm dead. Man. I forget how lame some of the high CC teams are. Like, they're not... Like, this isn't, like, the strongest team I've ever seen by any stretch of the imagination. But... That's a lot. That's a lot. Is he just going to single target with her instead? He does. Maybe not the worst. I mean, I can still just attack twice with her and put the debuffs on as well. We do get a level 2. I don't know. I don't know. What are we looking like? A little bit of damage, nothing crazy. Boom. That actually did okay. I mean, Shin's went bad, so... What's this looking like? Ah, come on, man. It was not nearly as good as I was hoping for. The Infect was great there. He's already used a single target. Here's hoping to God he doesn't have that many Roxy cards. Cleanses off. I have a stun. I could potentially have a second stun. Oh my God. Dude, it just... God. Goodbye. It was not worth testing. Maybe. I don't know. We got terrible matches for testing. Thanks for watching. Feel free to subscribe if you have not already. I will see you guys tomorrow.